next few minutes we will present a new business model to you, that has no competition and that is unique all over the world. After some minutes you can ask yourself as well, maybe this is the biggest business in the world? This is not a traditional business model, where the majority doesn't make money at all. This is not a market speculation, where 99% of the participants lose all their money in no time. In this project everyone wins. Nobody has to sell anything. We haven't heard anything like this before. This is a real revolution, an entire paradigm shift. For the first time a lot of things may sound nebulous, but you will feel, if it's meant to be for you. Huge, fast and dramatic changes are happening in the world these days. The traditional financial system is collapsing. Let's look at the next chart. USA and also the USD play a central role in the world. However, the value of traditional money, such as USD, is deteriorating dramatically. The value of $100 in 1913, today has decreased to $1.02 by now. The entire system is breaking down. The debt of the USA is increasing extremely. This amount has already exceeded $28,000 billion by 2021, even though the USA is the #1 economic power in the world. According to the predictions, at least 1 billion people are going to lose their jobs in the next 10 years, while money is printed without any cover, which will lead to giant inflation. According to economic analysts, these 10 years will appear in the history books as the decade of inflation. However, besides this, wealth is going to arise for those who wake up in time and accept the changes, which will bring huge opportunities as well. Every decade brings a giant chance. The 1980s brought the computer revolution. The 1990s brought the internet, then came the mobile phones, and the era of smartphones. The 2010s was about the spreading of electric cars. Those who made use of these opportunities became very rich. Just think about IBM, Microsoft, Apple, or Tesla. Nowadays there's another revolution, a digital revolution, that is also called blockchain revolution. Blockchain technology is changing the whole world already right now, and almost everything will be affected by it. It's important to understand that the blockchain market is not equivalent to the cryptocurrency market, but it's way bigger. You may not have heard about it yet, but maybe this is the biggest business that the world has ever seen, since it does not affect only one industry, but all of them. JP Morgan, one of the biggest banks in the world, develops already on blockchain, and buys blockchain companies. Tesla, the most valuable car manufacturer, manages its logistics on blockchain. MasterCard, one of the biggest payment card issuers, develops its next payment system on blockchain, and this is only the tip of the iceberg. According to the prognosis of Deutsche Bank, traditional money will disappear by 2030, and it will be replaced by digital cryptocurrencies. Behind this, there's blockchain technology as well. Banks and even the world's biggest companies start to develop on blockchain one by one. The transformation will happen quite rapidly and radically. Blockchain technology and digital currencies will dominate the world. This will be a much freer world. The question is whether we just watch this process, or by taking part, we benefit from it. According to the predictions, the blockchain market will exceed the 10% of the world GDP by 2027. It is approximately $8,000 billion. What does an $8,000 billion market mean? The turnover of the food supplements market is a few $100 billion, that is enormous. Masses of people became millionaires by it. However, compared to the $8,000 billion, this number is infinitesimal. Moreover, that $100 billion market is shared by 5 to 10,000 of companies. There's a huge competition. Blockchain capital is currently in a monopoly situation in a market that will be soon the biggest in the world. The company of Blockchain Capital started in 2017, and by the end of 2018 its value was more than $2 billion according to an independent official analysis. The company is a blockchain developer company with a smart contract background. We can benefit from the upcoming blockchain revolution with the help of this company. The company is a member of Enterprise Ethereum Alliance, together with companies such as Microsoft, JP Morgan, or Intel. You can check it on the following link. Only those companies can be members that play a serious role in the blockchain industry, and that have real background and real products, and not just a vision that gathers people's money and it's not even sure that it will turn out to be something at all. Let's take a look at the products of the company. The main product is the WBT. You may have already heard about the cryptocurrencies, and about the kings of the cryptocurrencies, the Bitcoin, and the Ethereum. Let's look at the facts. If you had bought Bitcoin for $100 10 years ago, today you would have $6 million. You did hear it well, you would have $6 million by now. If you had invested $100 in Ethereum 5 years ago, today you would have $200,000. We have two opportunities. We could do a timed machine to go back 5 to 10 years in time, and buy Bitcoin and Ethereum. Of course it's impossible. Relax, the other opportunity is way bigger. Although these numbers are incomprehensible, the real growth is yet to come. However, the situation is not that easy. In the meantime, other great cryptocurrencies have shown up, which are able to produce incredible growth. There are thousands of currencies like this on the market, but it's really hard to decide which one will be the shoe-in. There are some tens of cryptocurrencies that are significant. If we invest our money into them, probably we will make huge amounts of money, but if we put our money into the other cryptocurrencies, we can lose everything. Think about it, if such a growth can be achieved just by 2 currencies, how much can you benefit from 20 currencies, what's more, from the top 20 currencies? We have to make a lucky hit on them. We need to find the needle in the haystack. It's almost impossible. In the case of an ordinary person, the chance for it is approximately the same as for lottery hit. What if we had a tool that monitors the market 24 hours a day, and keeps our money in the top 20 cryptocurrencies, while we don't even have to check it? And this is the so-called WBT, which is the first product of blockchain capital. This is the first so-called index development in the world. Everything is controlled by smart contracts. Everything is done by a software that recalibrates our portfolio in every 30 minutes, if it's necessary. It monitors the exchange rate of the top 20 cryptocurrencies constantly, and regulates the composition and the rate of the different cryptocurrencies in our portfolio. We don't have to carry out market analyses, we don't have to watch and guess the changes of the exchange rates all day long. This program does everything instead of you. There's no possibility for errors, since the human factor is excluded. This is what WBT and smart contract is about. Moreover, this portfolio is completely liquid, can be sold immediately, because the company doesn't store our money, everybody holds the money in his own crypto wallet. Practically there's no risk, since you hold your investment in your own crypto wallet, and you sell it whenever you want to. The smart contract provides us with 100% security and guarantee. If we had invested in Bitcoin on 1st January in 2017, by 25th December our profit would have been 960%. And here comes the essence: if we had invested into the top 20 cryptocurrency instead of Bitcoin on 1st January, by 25th December our profit would have been 5,750%. So it would have been 6 times bigger than investing into Bitcoin. Of course we could say that 2017 was a long time ago. Show me what happened in the last 12 months. For this period the analysts didn't expect a significant growth. Let's look at the facts. We are satisfied anyway. If someone bought WBT for $1,000, today this amount is more than 10 times bigger, worth approximately $11,000. As a matter of course, this is not an investment proposition. We just share information with you. The decision is up to you. One thing is for sure. There's a revolution going on. And the growth of the upcoming years will probably defy everything that the world has ever seen. Every product that we buy from the company has smart contract and can be written on blockchain. Here comes the trust, which cannot be insured by a traditional company. So, it was the WBT. Besides WBT, we can also invest into the company. Actually, we become owners. In this case, we get shares after the company results every year. This is what we call BCT. 3 years ago this stock cost 50 cents, today it costs $9 and probably it will reach the $50-100 exchange rate within 2 years. The stock not only can be sold anytime, but it pays share in April each year as well. What's more, the share is paid not from the profit, but from the total annual turnover. There's an incredible possibility here as well, as the share is now 15 times bigger than it was last year. You need to know that the founders of the company doesn't get salary, they own a block of shares. They are obviously concerned that the shares and the exchange rate increase significantly from year to year. Out of the 4 founders, I would like to highlight 2. One of them is Yevgeny Arkhipov, who together with his team is currently the best blockchain developer in the world. He is the blockchain developer of several banks in Dubai and other banks, such as the Central Bank of Russia. Furthermore, he is the blockchain advisor of the Swiss government. It's important that he works in several projects together with Vitalik Buterin, who is the inventor of Ethereum. Actually, at Blockchain Capital he works for us. Think about it, you can join a soon $8,000 billion worth business as an average person in such a way that you are surrounded by the best blockchain developers. Furthermore, the company won't have competition in the near future, since there are very few extraordinary blockchain developer experts in the world. But we have Yevgeny here with us as a founder of Blockchain Capital. The other founder is Husnulina Riguina. She is the European Director of Blockchain Capital. It is their interest that the company achieves serious results, as they don't get salary, but come in for the company results. So the most important thing is that at Blockchain Capital everything is operated by smart contract, which is public, clear and inalterable. You can put any question directly to the owners as well. This is an enormous advantage in today's business world. In this video we haven't talked about the referral program. From the next video you will learn how can you benefit from the blockchain revolution by referring Blockchain Capital. In the meantime, thank you for your kind attention.